It's your girl Just Behave, and I am back with another video. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to be a baddie on a budget with these nails under $25. They are giving. So let's go ahead and get into it. Step one, you always want to prep your nails. This is gonna, sorry y'all. This is how you're gonna keep retention. This is how you're gonna keep your nails on, and this is how you're gonna protect your nails. You're not gonna have any lifting or anything if you follow these steps. So I'm using a cuticle pusher. You just wanna push those cuticles back. I sped it up, but you wanna be as gentle as possible. You don't wanna hurt yourself or bruise your skin. And then I'm going in with this mini sanding band that I got from Shein. Y'all, this sanding band is amazing. Definitely get it. And it looks like I'm using a rough speed, but I'm only using 10 RPMs or less, y'all, because your natural nail bed only has 100 layers, so you do not want to overdo it and cause sensitivity and further damage to your nails. Now, this is what basically comes in the kit, y'all. It has acrylic, nail glue, a nail brush, nail tips, monomer. But the brush is raggedy, so yeah, this is the list of things that it comes with. The brush is too raggedy, y'all, so get y'all a real acrylic brush so that you don't have to go through a bunch of trouble and stuff like that. So y'all, it comes with instructions and everything. If you need them, use them, but you know I do nails, so I don't need them. I know what to do. So I'm gonna go in with these white nail tips, and what you wanna do is first measure your nails sidewall to sidewall. This is going to help you so that when you're applying the glue, you already have the nail tips that fit in line, and you can be proactive as well as not take too much time on this. So what you want to do is I just place a decent amount on my nail tip, and then I go in making sure there's just enough glue, not too much. It's not flooding all over the place. I put a good enough amount and spread it with the tip of the glue bottle, and then I'm going to place that on there. After I place it and I know that it's sturdy, I'll hold it for a couple of seconds, probably 5 seconds. I want to press those sides down. Now it may look a little wonky, but that's okay, y'all. I have wide nail beds, so I'm just making sure that they're fitting sidewall to sidewall and it feels sturdy. You don't want to be too rough, but you want to make sure it's on. And sometimes you may have to make your hand face you so that you can place it properly and so your nails aren't crooked. So, did I say cricket or crooked? I don't know. But yeah, you want to continue doing the same thing over and over. I speed up the things that are repetitive because you guys can always go back and watch if you want like a slower pace. And I know y'all trying to hurry up and get to it, so I'm trying to make these tutorials quick but still essential and fundamental so that you guys can learn how to do your own nails and be a baddie on a budget. Okay? Period. So, next, y'all, let's see. After I make sure everything is fitted, I'm just twirling my fingers around just to make sure it feels sturdy and is okay. I'm doing the same thing, putting a good amount of glue, but not too much, not flooding my nails, not doing too much, not making too much work for myself. And y'all, this is how I get like the French tip look. So now you can use a scissor, or if you have one of these clippers, you can definitely use it. I'm just kind of measuring and gauging where I want the nails to be and how long. I actually did them too long than I wanted, but you can always go and fix it. So I'm just making sure it's still sturdy and the glue is really good. Now I then again put my hand facing me, and then I'm just cutting the nails down. And after I'm satisfied with the length of all of the nails, I'm going to go ahead and shape. So what you want to do, y'all, whatever you do on one side, you want to do to the other side. So if I do 4 back and forth on the other one, I'm going to do 4 back and forth on the right side, left, right. Then you see how I'm holding my nails between my fingers. If you're doing your own nails, you want to do that so that you can have a good base to like put some pressure on. And then you want to move your nails side to side, feel on it, make sure it's sharp enough. Again, have your nails facing you at certain times when you need to. Just put the pressure on your thumb, and then you want to go back and forth motions just to make sure you have like that flat sharpness on the nail. So that's what I'm doing, y'all. So you want to just like 1 2 3 1 2 3 4, move it, look at it, do it like 4 counts at a time. That way you don't over shape the nail or take it down too much. And I'm just looking at the nails. I'm pretty satisfied with it. Now we're going to go ahead and move on. I'm just going to dust them off really quickly to make sure everything looks good. And then y'all, now again, 10 RPM or less because you don't want to damage your nail bed being that you already sanded it in the beginning. So what I'm doing is going across that harsh line. Some people do it, some people don't. Me personally, I like the flush look. So I feel like this is what really makes it look French and really makes it blend and look nice. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go in low RPM, y'all, and go around that area just so that it can look smooth because I just like that look. But if you don't want to, you don't have to. It's just my personal preference. All right, y'all. So you want to go ahead and brush off whatever dust is on the nails because this is the important part. You want to get everything off. So brush, brush, brush. You're going to do a really thin layer of base coat. Honestly, a thin layer of everything that I'm about to tell you guys. You don't want to put too much on. So I'm just going around that French area. I'm not going on the nail. Do not go on your natural nail bed. You want to just go ahead and just apply it thin, 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 y'all. I sped this up because this is a basic step. Just putting on gel polish is gel base coat. Thin layers, you want to do swiping motions. You do not want to float a bunch of product on. Just get it covered. Wipe the sides, you guys. This is what's going to keep your shape crisp and nice. You do not want it to flood over and mess up your shape and mess up the work that you just did. So nice and thin. Wipe the sides. After you wipe the sides, you want to make sure you cure. After curing, y'all, this is not polished manicured lawn from their spring Barbie collection. Y'all should definitely get it if you don't, but you can use whatever gel polish you have, whatever color you desire. And remember, you guys, do thin layers, swiping motions, and not too much product. So as you can see, like I'm just going in with a little bit. You don't see a big glob or a big drip of gel polish. You just want to swipe that. It may not look like there's enough color on the nail. It may not be the color that you're desiring, but this is just the first coat. You can do one coat, two coats, or three coats, you guys, depending on your desired look and opacity. But I just want to have, like, that nice vibrant color. So this is the first coat, right? Thin layers. I'm going to go in one more time and do one more layer, a second coat, and you can see that color pigment is stronger. Again, you guys, I'm swiping and I'm not flooding the nails with a bunch of gel polish. That is not going to get you the coverage that you need. That's only going to mess up your nails and make your nails peel. Okay, so thin. If you're using gel polish, thin. If you're using regular polish, you can float on and do a thick layer, but you have to wait for it to dry entirely. So I'm just making sure I'm making this clear, you guys, just in case you are doing DIY nails, you guys can do it and have really nice nails. Sorry. So this is top coat, and then again, y'all, I'm doing a super thin layer because we're gonna go on top of this with acrylic. So if you have any problems with French, you should definitely try this, and it's gonna give every time. So now I'm going in with protein bond. You guys, some of these things don't come in the Kiss acrylic, but you don't get a gel lamp, you don't get all that other stuff. So just prepare yourself. So after I put the protein bond, and that's by Young Nails, I'm gonna go in, you guys, and I kind of do a wet bead with this acrylic because it dries really quickly. So I do a wet bead and I'm just patting it from side to side, dragging it down. Um, when I'm doing my own nails, it's not perfect always, but it's okay, y'all. It can be fixed through shaping. Um, I'm sorry. Your nail tips are kind of a guide to your shape. So as long as you pat the nail, pat the acrylic in, and then make sure you pat those sides to keep the shape, you're gonna be fine. When it's time for you to file your nails and everything, it's not gonna be too much work because you made sure you did the work during the application. So take your time with this, y'all, and swipe it down, drag it down. Since there's gel polish on the bottom of the nail tip, it may look a little slippery, like it's gonna fall off, or it's like it's not gonna adhere. No worries, just let it set and it'll be fine. Do not over drag or put too much pressure on it when you get to that gel area. Now I'm going in again, y'all, with the second bead, lightly taking my brush, light motions. You see, I'm using my pinky to kind of put on the acrylic jar to kind of make sure I keep a light hand. You do not want to be heavy handed. You're going to just mush everything together and give yourself more work. So remember, only apply pressure after it's set in a little bit and you're trying to drag something down. Pat the sides to keep the acrylic in the cuticle area, in the perimeter that you need it to be in. Move it around and do not use too much monomer on your skin also, so you guys see that I'm just patting, making sure I keep my shape. Now I'm going in with another bead towards the cuticle. I'm pushing the acrylic up towards the cuticle, not on top of it, and then I'm dragging the excess down, y'all. And I'm just taking my time. Take your time. Don't overwhelm yourself. Don't overthink it. Use a wet enough bead because this acrylic powder is dry in a way. It really sets really quickly, and I think it's so that you can, um, do what you have to do. So yeah, y'all, just drag that down. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You just want to make sure your cuticle area is nice and clean, and you can fix whatever else it is with your nail drill, or you can do it with a hand file, whichever one works for you best. I use a hand file just to smooth it out because I make sure I don't have like a lumpy application. But if you mess up, use your drill, y'all. And look at that, real cute. Next, we're gonna do the same thing, and I'll be back when I'm doing something else, y'all. So make sure you do. You see that? I'm just patting it, dragging it down, tapping the sides, dragging it down, just trying to make sure it's smooth. It's not lumpy and bumpy. If it is lumpy and bumpy, girl, it's okay. You can fix it. But you see that I'm just dragging it, patting my sides, dragging, patting my sides. And then I'm going to create an apex because I like a thicker nail. It all depends on what your preference is. I'm going in with another bead again towards the cuticle because it's to my liking on this one. And you see that extra excess? I made sure I went around it and put it back in the perimeter of the nails. I got it off of my skin. You see that? Putting it back on the nail. And you can wipe it off, whatever you want to do. But just make sure it is not flooding your cuticle because that will cause lifting. So be mindful of that, you guys. And I'm just doing one more bead, y'all, just to give myself a little bit more height, a little bit more shape because I like a thicker nail. Same thing. It may look rough, y'all, but I'm doing very light taps. I sped it up because one nail sometimes can take me 2 minutes when I'm doing my own finger, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. So I'm just building that structure. You can use as many beads as you need to. Y'all see that I'm going around my cuticle area, not putting it directly on there, dragging it down just to give myself a little bit more height and a little bit more strength. And then I move my nails to the side to kind of look at it to see where I'm missing any acrylic. Does it look smooth? And then I'm going to continue working on that. So just take your time, have fun, and do this when you have time too. If you in a rush, girl, get you some press-ons. But if you want to just take some time to do some self-care and do your nails, this is so fun to do. I love doing it. So next, y'all, after it's set and everything, I have my hand file, and this is where you're gonna fix the shape. So I'm going alongside my nails on both sides. Whatever I do to one side, I'm going to do to the other side. And then I'm going to move my nails around. Then as you guys can see, I'm going to go on that base and sharpen that up because I want it to be crispy. I do not want it to look rounded. I am not a rounded nail girl. I like sharpness. Even if it's square, I want it to be sharp. So I'm just going in, y'all, and you want to make sure you look at the nail while you're doing it. You want to go underneath it just in case there's any acrylic underneath there. You can get to it or whatever. And yeah, it's really easy, y'all. Like, just take your time. Take your time. I'm going to try to find a video of when I first did acrylic on my own nails. It was a mess. You just have to try, you guys. Like, keep practicing. So this is the Betty Cora rhinestone glue. They sent me this in PR, y'all. And when I tell y'all, go on Amazon and get it, I like it more than Macard. But these are like the charms that I picked out initially, and then I changed them. But this glue, you guys, is really thick. And it sticks to the point where your nail charms don't move while you're doing the application. I've noticed with my McCart one, the nail charms kind of move. I don't know if it's because it's old. I might get a new bottle and see. But with this, as you guys can see, I'm just placing something so you guys can kind of check it out. But I didn't like that one. I didn't like it, so I was like, let me take it off. It's just too big. So I'm gonna save the little avocado. I thought it was so cute, but as you guys can see, I'm placing the nail charms. I'm placing some crystals on here, and they are not moving. They're not gliding. They're not doing anything. They're not gliding downwards or anything. I love, love, love that nail charm glue. Y'all should definitely get it. It's like $10. I've been using it for a while now, and it's not because I got it for PR. I'm actually gonna go and order some more. So, I'm adding nail charms and stuff like that just to kind of see what I want to do. I don't cure as I go. I kind of want to place first and then fix things because I'm so indecisive and I have so many nail charms. So I put this little clear green mushroom on there in the middle, and I was like, okay, I'm going to do the perimeter with these clear rhinestones. And these are transparent rhinestones, not AB rhinestones, you guys. You can get this off of Amazon. I'll try to link them down below. But you can see like they're not like the AB ones. I wanted it to kind of be clear and jelly-like. Just fun because I barely get to use them. And I feel like it kept the nail set bright. I feel like AB was kind of gonna darken the color. I don't know. But if you get it, you get it. So when I added it, I was like, let me add this heart instead. I feel like it just looked better. And as you guys can see, I still didn't cure the nails. They are not gliding everywhere or moving. So y'all should definitely get this rhinestone glue. I really, really love it. And the retention is amazing, you guys. Really, really good. So now I'm going in with the metal end of my what is this called? Wax pencil? Whatever. And pushing it. I cured that nail. Now I'm looking at this gummy bear because I thought it was so cute, but it was just taking over the nail set and I didn't want it to be the star of the show. I wanted the paint to be the French. So I'm just going in, y'all, and watch my previous videos, you guys, if you want to find out where I got these from. I have a bunch of hauls on my channel of nail charms, so y'all should definitely go check it out. So I picked the ones that I wanted, and I'm going in again with this nail glue. I put a nice thick layer and I had the Balenciaga, so I was like, oh, I want to put some Balenciaga on there. But y'all, I ended up taking it off. Like, I'm so indecisive. And then I had this Chanel one, the green Chanel, and I was like, I'm rarely going to use green, so I think that I should definitely use it. So that one stayed for sure. I ended up putting this star on because I feel like it meshed better with what I was trying to go for. And it was just cute. So I'm just fixing the placement and then I'm going to do the same thing with the transparent crystals. I'm adding a bigger size now and I'm just going to go ahead and fill up the background of this nail. So I only blinged out 2 nails just so that I could keep like, you know, that vibrant French going. So yeah. So I'm just placing them, you guys. Take your time. I sped this up. You want to take your time and make sure that they're placed properly. You push them in really good. And I had this little transparent green flower, which I thought was really, really cute. So I decided to add that. And y'all see why I don't cure? You see that? Because I can move stuff around. And look at that, y'all. Nothing is moving. Y'all need to get it. I put another transparent flower and I'm just filling in the nail with the transparent crystals, pressing them in, making my fingers face me, y'all, because I want to make sure everything looks cohesive and looks nice. And I'm going in with different sizes and just filling in that nail. So you can definitely do this, y'all. Look how cute. So now I went ahead and just top coated the nail. And you want to add top coat to the Chanel charm, but not your crystals. So I added it to the Chanel charm and I added it to the metal part of the star because when you wash your hands and stuff like that, it'll turn like if you wear fake jewelry and you know that copper color that it turns, it'll turn. It'll change the color. Or if you have like a mattified charm, the matte will end up getting really dirty if you hit your hand or whatever, makeup, whatever it is. So I put top coat on those, but not the nail charms. And now I'm gonna go in and put top coat on the other nails. And y'all, look at this. That French looks so crispy, so nice, and the gel polish on it just gives it color. You don't have to go with the basic white, and you can get this done at home. If I wanted to add some more designs, like draw on the nails or do whatever, and encapsulate it in top coat, it would still eat down, y'all. So you can definitely get some really pretty nails at home, like, period. If you guys want me to do more of these videos to kind of give more creation or creative direction, let me know. But I love a kiss acrylic kit. Like, I would forever use it. Even though I know how to do my own nails with acrylic and stuff like that, it's just doing a nice French on myself. It takes away a bunch of time. And y'all, I always got to put some cuticle oil on because my hands be giving grandma and I do not like that. So I always make sure I keep my cuticles nourished, especially after drilling and filing and things like that. You want to just give them a little bit of love and a little bit of care. And these are how the nails turned out. I absolutely love them. You guys are going to see them like while I went out and stuff like that. Look at that. Period. Get you a Kiss acrylic kit, okay? And not polished. I love, love, love that gel polish. Y'all should definitely look into it if you're looking to get some polishes. This is my first polish from them or polish set, and it's amazing. But look at that, y'all. At the store with it, like, what happened? At Trader Joe's with it, what happened? But be sure to like and subscribe. I'm gonna see you guys next time. Love y'all. Bye.